Hello, hello, hello. Oh my, that is not the sound I want you people to be able to hear. Hello, hello, hello. There we go. That doesn't sound like a deafening fan of death. Okay, now, why isn't my camera on? There I am. Hello. And welcome back to another Crown Town stream. I don't know what my intro is anymore. I feel like the YOLO thing where I say hello 3 times is my intro. But we're back in Crown Town. What I've done off stream is I added the what do you call it? The rating. Thanks, Brian. That was not helpful. To the side of the mega nightclub. I also built this scaffolding for what might be one of the largest buildings in Crown Town, and considering what might need to go in there, it might actually need to be bigger than that, but hopefully not. And I built this, which I am immensely proud of because I don't build carved buildings often. No one builds carved buildings often. I still need to do the whole interior, but I've done in there, and it's a bookstore. And both of them will be connected to this floor. And I think in the lower, I want them to be like a married couple that everyone thinks secretly hate each other, but they don't actually realize that they're just married and live upstairs. I will need to come up with names for both the shops and them. All I want to do is something similar over here, hopefully today, with a spruce palette. Hi Tracy! What I want to try and do is sort of mimic this, but not obviously sort of on spruce and some dark oak. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna take, no, that's the wrong one. We're gonna take some spruce wood. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna fill it in. This was the process I used for the other one, because once you have a fully filled in area, it's a lot easier to just take away and add detail rather than do it at the time. At least for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill in this full wall. Just making sure the logs all are facing the right way. We want that. In fact, I think we could work some regular spruce logs in there. If I find them. Well, that's dark oak. I mean, that works too, but it was spruce I was looking for. Spruce. Oh, dark oak may actually be better with a colour scheme. I'm going to take some of this and this, and we are just going to place it around the place in a pattern. Well, not a pattern, just basically just splodge it around, and then do a similar thing with the other blocks. And then hopefully when we add windows, this should look good. That is the theory. Okay, so then what we want to do is add some random ones of these in as well. Just around. And then a couple of these. I'm hoping this ends up looking good. Once the windows. Okay, brain, forget the little W exists. That's very helpful for everyone. Once the windows and everything are in, this should be looking good. And if we just add a couple spruce ones in there, and there. Let's locate the middle 10. So 1, 2, 3. So that should be there. Okay, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, that doesn't make sense. So it would be a double door. Meaning the windows should be here and here. Like so. If I follow the same sort of pattern that I had over there, oh, that should be one block taller. And the theory that I have is that I add this skirting in here and connect that all the way across. This should be looking... I can't tell yet. Okay, then we want to sort of just take out this part because it's going to be a window. How does that look? I think if we just remove this one and put that there. I could actually that made that look better in my mind. That's good. Okay, now we decide the windows. Let's see some glass options. I think white and grey window palette would be good. So here, 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 and here. And then do the same mirror there. Fill it in with grey here. little pattern there. Okay, I think I like that. Don't know if it's gonna have the same sort of roof on that, because that one's slightly higher up. Okay, do okay, spruce log. Over to heal. And over to heal. That's a thing to read. I do not know what that add-on is. And I'm now skilled. Bring you up to heal. One on top of each block. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think if we connect the roofs here, just bring the dirt scaffolding down. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. See from this angle, that's a better way of seeing it. Yeah, I think I like that. And then we just do the same heel like we did on the other end. Fill the whole thing in to the top. Fix that stairs that I just broke. And 4 up, and the door. And to heal. Hang on. Make sure that's all filled in so this doesn't take as long. And the pattern was this. Like that. And then have some random spruces around. You like that. A couple dark oaks. Then one up there, or a spruce wood here. Those as well. But depth. Heal, heal, here, heal. Then I just do the same with a couple spruces placed around, like so. A dark oak log there and there. One here, here, and here. A spruce there, and a dark oak there. One there, and a log there. And that's So, I think I like that. It's felted. Okay, so blue, there and there. Da, 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 da. And I'm gonna grab some fences. Dark oak and spruce. Memory heal, dark oak, spruce, dark oak, spruce, dark oak. And then do the same. Oh, well. Do I like that? Would I like that if it was just dark oak? Yeah, I think mainly dark oak. Hmm. Believe I like that. One, two. All the way up. And all the way up. And down. Then from heel, oval to heel. Let's build up and fill it in. Oops. Oh, that's the wrong log. We'll save that until we're doing the detailing of the sides and the back. Just want to fill it in first. and then fan like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and up. And I bunked my head. And up. Once that's all filled in, let's see how that looks filled in. Yeah, I think I like that. Now here, this doesn't matter because this would all be connected from around there. So let's get rid of that part. And I'm not entirely sure it's going to go here yet. So we may hold off on fully detailing the backs. But let a little bit. Also gonna do the same thing to this side. Like so. And then, in fact, that's probably going to stay moved actually. Yep. Get you from there. And down. In case you're wondering, this dirt isn't a part of this building, it's a part of the scaffolding for that. That's why I'm not removing that. And we fill this up to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. There. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's all filled in. From there, that should be dark oak. Let's do that all the way around. And the same deal. Fucking our channel's out on oil. Take a drink. Okay, so from the front, that looks, I think that looks good. Put on some spruce there, there, that one there, that one there. Then we can focus on the rest of the detailing. Make it less of a mess. Just take you and you and you and you. Let's just add a couple just bits and bobs around here. A couple of them dotted around. And there. Maybe a couple there. There. One there. Let's not use that. Let's use a couple of these. And one of them there. I think there's too much spruce in that, so let's do that. Okay. Don't entirely know how these are going to get decorated on the sides, but we'll figure that out. I should have filled this in. Fill you in like so. Let's see. Patterns around all the way up to here. This, rid of this spruce. Place you with one of them, you with one of them, you with one of them, put one of them there, 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 and there, 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 finally one, there. Check the stairs. This floor specifically, all the way around. Like so. Hmm. Just take a couple of squelches of spruce around. Okay, if I just repeat that 3 more times, I don't think we need to detail this side, mainly because this behemoth of a build will be covering that wall anyway. Also, quickly, here is a sneak peek of the interior of the Mega Nightclub. It's not finished, but there is a couple floors inside it. What else have I done off stream? I'm working on something back there, but it's very secret, and that will be covered up, and no one will know what it is. But it does involve that building. And yes, that is a building, not just a hill. Well, it's a hill and a building. Also, this guy moved into the... Where'd he go? Wherever he went, he's moved in to the, yeah, him. He's moved into the, what do you call it? The apartment above the bar. I don't know why I just randomly walked out into the hallway for no reason. He isn't actually the only one. There's one that this one spawned in with one of my DLCs, and you physically can't despawn him, I'm pretty sure. And even if you can, it was already too late because the idea was in my head and he was now the pilot of the blimp. Because that's what I've decided. He was just chilling down there for some reason. I was just like, yeah, you come up here. He was a pain to move. He's from a birthday DLC that they had. I think it was free for a while. I don't know if it's still there. But where's the things I got for him? I mean, I can just talk to him. He'd give me all the things, but it's in the creative menu. No, that's this stuff. Yeah, down here there's balloons and presents and confetti and a party horn. A party horn? Who the crap's this one? Okay, now this is one of my new favourite things. What else they got in that pack? Because this might be something I can use. Ignoring my furniture pack, 'cause I need another one. Candy, cake, party horns, balloons, bunting, a sparkle, presents, and a confetti can. I need to find out how the sparkler works. And I'm doing it far away in case it explodes. Does it not work? Is that literally it? Do I have to light it? Nope, that's lighting myself on fire. The frickin' laws of physics. Okay, so sparkle doesn't do nothing. It just looks cool. Yeah. It doesn't even produce light. If it had produced light, it would have at least been useful. At least in survival mode. But I don't entirely know what the point is. I was kind of hoping it would just, I don't know, blow up or something. Not many people light a sparkle and say I kind of hoped it would have blown up. But weird things like that are why I am who I am. Oh, wheelbarrow. No. Yeah, but that's besides the point. the same here a couple times. Just around wherever we'll set place, just where I feel like placing it. And slowly trying to take in places that feel like they would be darker. How do you just around that, like so. And do the same up here. Around and around till we get to there. Then da, da, then da, 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 yeah. Okay. And fans. 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 What did I do there? That part? Huh. I brought it around. Defense. And defense. Again, not going to do that there, because that building's going to cover all of this part. The last bit of detail I needed is in here. Do a bit of this. Do a bit of that. To there, and to there. And there, there. And fail. There. How the crap did I break that glass through the frickin' wall? There, and there. One there, and there. Okay. That's all of that, and I can say I'm pretty happy with how that's turned out. Now let's just lift the roof another block. Up by one, then check how it looks. If it looks like it might need to go taller, we'll just add another layer. Fair. That's all what Minecraft building is layers. Like ogres. Ogres have layers. Someone understood what I just referenced. Surely. That movie is not... Yeah, but it's still not that old. Do we like use or... I think one more. We like this. Take it from this angle. Actually, I think I really like this. And once we add that one in to close off the gap, this whole area would feel really complete just walking around it. The interior, however, that's going to be different. Do it in my inventory. Slash dev at me light block 15. Boom. And because of that can't see crap, place some of them up here. I know what light block is. It is not a mod, it is actually in vanilla Minecraft. Just do the command I did and you'll get an invisible lighting block. / give a s light block underscore however strong you want the light to be. 15 being the strongest. 0 not being any light at all, so I don't really know why that one exists. Maybe you want to remove light from somewhere, I don't know. I try and use the lower numbers on some builds where I want to be able to see, but I still want the natural lighting to feel, well, natural. Okay, now that's all filled in. Get rid of you. And we can get rid of you. Here, so I'm gonna lower those doors for a second. We take out the floor. And let's do the same on this side to save some time. All of this. Keep that in my inventory. You'll notice some obscure things in my inventory. This thing, these 3 things are all vanilla Minecraft and they're all incredibly helpful. Structural void's like a barrier block, but you can walk through it. So you can use it to hold water and still be able to walk into it. This can save builds and it is incredibly helpful because I saved the path to it and I used it to extend I saved that path, I believe, to it and then just spawned it in there and there, and it's going to make the paths a lot easier to just make. Now that we've got all of you gone, let's get rid of that. Let's go for some green. Some of that. Let's take some moss. Right, fill it in like that. And that. Then the moss. Create the field. Sorry, green carpet. And this one, let's see. Okay, we got red and blue over there, so that's a good color for green to go with. Well, not with against. In fact, yellow probably. I could probably use you. That's... And then just make a pattern of some sort on the floor. And fill it in as so. I think I might have to remove the hair because it's not entirely matching the colour scheme I was hoping for. Actually, I think if we had a bit more of it in. It's not overruled by the bright yellow. They actually fit in okay. Okay, I think I like that. That go in there. And make the stairs up to here, which will provide with some dark oak, like so. And there. And that's gonna go there. That's gonna be right there. Okay, now to get rid of all of that, to grab the block, dark oak planks. There, 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 and there. There's a slab there. Yeah, you can still get down, and you can still get up. Aha. And that should be closed off, and like this. And there. Like so. And let's have this filled in here. quite dark actually. Oh crap. I should get rid of that. That's a good example of why I want the light block. I don't want it to be too light because it's a hallway, so we'll go to a 10. Now right here, let's have a candle. Candle. Let's go with a normal candle. We'll have 3 and light it. And then the stairs on the other end. We're going to somehow make sure it reaches here. So it would be here, then down there, down, down to there. So back to there. You go. That's a bit too high. To there. And here, and then 10. Voila. And fill it in with dark oak. Oh, I've imagined more lore to add. Oh, this could be a good bit of lore. This one and this one could be two couples that hate each other and are competitive businesses. These could be. That's a bit of lore than what I was originally thinking. Again, I don't really know what's back there, so that's why I've not added really many details back here. Up top, however, could I get away with adding something right here? If I take you and you and put this out there and there, and bring this up to here. And then have a little window like that. Could I theoretically this like so? And we can see how Do we like that? Actually, I think I do, actually. Because then that gives it a tiny bit of difference from the other one. It'll still be in similar. Then we just checkerboard part in the window. And some trap doors. Maybe some spruce ones. Here and here. There. Go with the torch flow. And here. Yeah. I think that's good. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna do the interiors on this one. In fact, while we're here, I'll show you the reception area for Mega Nightclub. This is the reception. There's some water elevators, some gas with little glow sticks, the ticket manager, and then the manager and his office overlooking the entrance and the creepy painting. So you may have heard cow. Because what I want to do is have like every floor of the nightclub be a different theme of music that I've sort of based it on. And I could not, for the life of me, think of anything to do for a country floor, so I just shoved some hay bales around and a cow. And a bunch of guys in blue jeans. And I think I got pretty much where I wanted it to be. This floor is undone, but it's a cool thing that I made. And then you can see the other two floors on the roof are undone. This took an absolutely painful amount of time to actually make work, but it works. And then we take the elevator down. And we're out. I do feel kind of bad for the two people that are living in probably the nicest looking houses in Crown Town, because all they'd be able to hear all night is every genre of music, probably. I mean, I'd assume this place is soundproof, but the door's wide open. And also some beacons shooting out of the roof. I originally was not going to write mega down the side of it, but the convenience of the fact that it built it to the exact size that that would fit in perfectly is I couldn't not do that. I'm gonna try and plan out off stream the what do you call it? What do you freaking call it? Come on, brain, turn on. No, don't do that. It sounds weird. The shipwreck cafe. That's what I was trying to think. There we go. Yeah, there's gonna be like a shipwreck on a rock, like around there, and it's actually one of them themed cafes. Cause you see them around in like cities where they're like on a plane or something, in the middle of freaking nowhere, because for some reason they've built a plane there. And then back here, I want to have like a big cherry blossom garden area. Which is why it doesn't matter that this part leads out back here, because I want this to be accessible back here. And that is the plan. I need to come up with what's going to be sold and stuff in these two. Gonna do that. And I'll take a fans and a trap door. Oh, that's my head. Okay, there we go. And just to add a bit of detail, we'll have a couple trapdoors like that. In fact, I've given myself an idea for what this place could be. Into a veil. Into a veil. Into a veil. This could be a flower shop. That's what this could be. So let's have poppies, some red tulips, lily of the valley. Torch flow. A thing that I ain't gonna try and pronounce. And let's see if we can get one of them in. Tulip. Lily. Torch flow. Azure. Blue. Allium. And one more. Let's go for the weather with. This place could be a flower shop. Chill. Slate block underscore score 6. Put it there. If I put it up to 8. Let's lower that bit down. There we go. Armor stand there. Some signs there. 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 And there. Nope. Nope, I don't want you on the wall, I want you on the armor stand. Being on the wall isn't helpful to anyone. Cauldron. Water. Die. Let's see. Give you some green pants with a yellowish tint. Level down. Okay, and then let's go for fully green shop. Maybe a green, maybe that color. It's just blue. Look at that freaking bucket. Yep. And then that color will fill the shoes. Aha. Give you like how I went running the flower shop. Now, what do we want this one to be? See if I get any ideas from just the creative menu. Oh, I thought of a pun that I could name a place based on one of our friends' names. If we have candles, all of them, but then technically this friend would own this building and the gigantic one next to it. But I feel like they'd be good at business if they were in Crown Town, so we're gonna do it anyway. The fans. Do this. Trapdoor. Let's do it like this. 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 For this part. Chair. Oh, this first one. Be two there, there. Check this. Have you go all the way around like that, and you. Let's see, which color shall we choose? Let's go orange, yellow, green, red. Orange. Green. Red. Purple. Light gray cyan. Cyan. Let's go with black. This can be a candle store. fill. No, not an anvil, cauldron. That's late. What are... Okay, get rid of that in a second. Die. Go with that. Red. And low. Aha. Then seconds. Here and here. And slash give is light block underscore 8 for heal and heal. Happening up here, I'll figure out because I still haven't figured out the other end. Now, let's see. I would argue that that's pretty done. Oh, I shouldn't have leaned like that. My heart. Now, for anyone wondering why I build these dirt scaffolds, this was if you ever watch the Minecraft series on YouTube, Hermitcraft, a user by the name of Good Times with Scar does this for when he's terraforming or planning out builds. I think he uses wool to plan out. But he says just use anything that isn't a part of the structure you're building. People love that series. I would highly recommend it. If you're looking for a bunch of friends messing around that are also pretty amazing Minecrafters, because they are. Yeah, I got around there without that going off. Don't know if I showed this, but this is Take On Me. It won't always live there. I have a thing that I can use to move it. That's another song, but I've not found a place to put that yet. It has like a doorbell, but I'll figure it out. Now this thing is going to take ages. And hang on, I have received a message. I'm going to check that now. And I guarantee you it's exactly what I think it is. Yep. What was exactly what I thought it was? Well, it's the Lizzled meme that Sai keeps sending me for some reason. I have no clue why. But I appreciate it. If you'll still there, Tracy, Twilight sent me a trailer for a game called. What's it called? Hang on. Big Walk. I believe it is a puzzle game where you work together to solve puzzles, and I think it's 4 player. And he was looking to recruit some people to play that when it comes out. And I think Joe, me, Dustin, and him could probably work out. Unless there's. It might be more players than that, but it looks like it's 4 player. So I'm gonna drop a thing down so people know what I'm doing. I'm not sure. I'm gonna copy the link and send it to you. Copy link. Send it. There we go. I'm gonna drop a sign. I don't know if it's out yet, is the thing. But I believe it should be out soon, I think. If it's not already out. I'm also going to drop this because I need to go downstairs quickly. Smiley face. Grabning? Freaking. No, I'm not having that, my spell. Ah. I'll leave that there for a sec. I will be right back. Hello. Okay, get rid of you now. This building is going to take quite a while, actually. This one might be a multi-stream build. But let's grab the pallet. That is there because it's part of the build, but it's not part of the main palette, so I don't need it yet. We're gonna do here is build just a granite pillar all the way up. Just randomly. Splodge it out like so. And then repeat that. Oh, it's not even, is it? Oh, wait. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Aha. Just do this all the way up, different stages until it is there. You want to do the same thing here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And that, just keep a different sort of pattern every time. Eventually, it should lead. Let's take that one down. Well, then finally there. We want to do is grab a brick block. It's here, and all the way, and fill in the gaps all the way up. All the way up, and all the way up. up and all the way up. From there, that's looking not too bad from there. How about this end? Yeah. Okay, then here, need to find the middle. The middle is there. These two blocks. From the middle, we're gonna go out by 2. And up to there, 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 there. 10. There. Well, I'll fill the whole thing in. Like so. I'm gonna bring it back by 3, I think. I think that's how far I want it to go back. And right there. That's where I want the doors to be. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And let's do the same thing we did on this side, like this. One, two, all the way. And then bricks. There. There and there. And further all the way up. All the way up to the top. How's this looking? From here. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna fill that part in with bricks also. All the way up. Let's figure this out now. For this part, I'm just gonna fill this whole thing in here with the bricks. This build will make sense in time. How's this looking now? Yeah. Can add the copper in the lead. Like so. Like that was like that. Fill you all the way up to there. And you as well. this part. Fill in like so. We want the quartz. Hello to be heal and heal. There and there. And across like so there. 1, 2. And then there. I believe that should be the wall I'm going for. And then get some granite stills. Make a little indent there. I can maybe have that upside down so it's there. And do the same there. And have that like so there. And, that's everything there. There, and there. We need dark oak doors. I can't freaking see the door. There is. Doors. Doors. Some glass. Which I believe would have to be like so. This room should be visible. Like so. And let's have this nether red nether bricks. With the door being there and there. That's gonna annoy the crap out of me. Face that way. Okay, from here it doesn't look like much, but hopefully from here this should look a lot more finished. So can I call the front done? I would say so. Maybe some things to do with the roof, but that's a fairly finished wall. So now this whole area feels connected. Ah. This has made me happy. You actually probably guess from how that looks so far what I want this building to be. But maybe not. We'll find out. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Here. Oh, that's a 3. 2. Meaning 1, 2. So here. Directly up. And 2 across. 1, 2. So underneath you. Directly up. Yep. So from here, 1, 2, and then there. 1, 2. Yep. To continue this trend. Just 1, 2, then here. Yeah, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. The temptation to just extend that by 1 block, purely so it's even, is very strong in me. Ah, but the crap. There, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. Oh crap. Right there. So there is 1, 2. Directly under here. That's not right. Yeah. 1, 2. Yeah. And 1, 2. Until you is there. 1, 2. Until here. As there. One, two, and two, and until here, as you. And the rest of them should just be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. Here. Let's make sure you go on top of all of this. Then that's 3 humongous walls to build. How far across in the stream are we? 2 levels. Having a look around here. Yeah, this area is really... Well, that might be my favourite part of Crown Town now. Even this, I'm loving how this is going. The walls are gonna take a long freaking time though. We might need to extend the size of that, but I'm not entirely. And by extend the size, I just mean backwards, not to the side or anything. So if we do need to extend it, it wouldn't take too long. And just do this. And up. And up we go. Two, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, and 2. Wait, how have I messed something up here? That goes diagonal by 1. Okay, what I've messed up is I for some reason built the brick thing though. Okay. That explains what I've done. And I can easily fix it. Hooray! I got a bit worried for a second, I was gonna have to rebuild. Let's get this wall in. Very happy with the progress we're making on this one today. Again, this may end up being a multiple stream build because it's gonna need extended, I'm pretty sure. Just looking at the size of the place now, I think it definitely needs extended. That can be easily done because I'm going to extend it in that direction. That's why we'll stop in here and building in the wall. And up to here. Fill the whole ceiling here in. Not ceiling, roof. This is the roof. And the ceiling. Both work. It's a roof. Also, if you want this block in survival mode, it is a pain in the ass because you have to smelt stone like 4 times. That's how you obtain smooth stone. Unless you have Silk Touch, then it's just once, I'm pretty sure. That might be wrong, because that might be how you get stone bricks, but I think you can craft those. That might be wrong. It's been a while since I've played survival mode, so don't quote me on that, that might be wrong. All I know is that this thing is obtained through smelting in some way. And you can't see crap in here. Why'd you make that frickin' creepy sound when I walked in? That is not funny, game. Slash give me light block 100. No, there is no 100. 15. 15's highest. Let's just place you on all of these. Okay. Leads us to heal. We're gonna get rid of that. The floor in here should all be red. Ooh. Get rid of all of this. All of this needs to go. think at this point this build's pretty obvious on what it is. At least because of the design of it. Because I was going for a classic style one of these. I won't say what it is till it's, well, finished. Because then it spoils it. It's fully filled in. From here, Q. I believe that's what the door would be through the and 4 from this end. Actually considering I don't know, I can do this. I can use this. This is fine. I just need it to come out by 4 and then connect to the all the way across. Need to find the middle, which I could do very easily by cheating the system and just go on there. This goes here and here. And one there and one there. That is the middle. That would go just straight the whole way. Okay, and from here, yep, I definitely need to extend that part out. So I am glad I have done this now. Think about 10, no, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes. That was perfect for what I'm wanting. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Huh. Why do you look uneven, you thing? Well, you are even. 1, 2. Okay. Fill this in. Like so. I think that is a good size for that. Yes, that's correct. Okay. And then let's put an armor stand guy and heal. Quartz. Chill. Let's give you a piece of paper. Lego cauldron. Water. No, not a splash ball. And then dye. Black shoes. Black. Black. Red. Closes off this area. And then this whole thing will take a while. But I am pretty happy with how we have done so far in one stream. So I'm gonna check the time. Nearly 3. So, recap on the progress. We built that into two bottom floor interiors, and we built the front of this build all in one stream. I am fairly happy with that as terms of progress go, because that closes off all of this. And I am going to send a raid to someone I am not sure if I've ever raided before, but I have been raided to them. So, I believe they are a friend of our good friend Funko Fan. They are the Riot guy, who I believe is playing some PCG. So, if you are into that, please stick around for the raid and check them out. And I will see you all in the next stream. Goodbye.